because I essentially hopped on that bus with no place to stay. I was going with nobody to Vegas. Looking back and I'm like, what was wrong with me? But I did it, and on the bus journey up there, I remember going through my phone, and one of the guys from home that I kind of was friendly enough with I saw that he was going there. So I was like reaching out to him. He wasn't getting back to me. Then I saw that the boys from San Francisco, lads who I went to school with, were actually going as well. And I was like, oh, happy days. So I got on to them, and obviously we had a great weekend together. But the fact I hopped on the bus with no place to stay, I didn't even know who was going. I was like, what would have happened if I went to Vegas without anywhere to stay or without knowing anyone? Like, the naivety of it all. But again, trusting the process, trusting that it was all going to work out. So just to wrap up this episode, I suppose for anyone who wants to travel or wants to move to a new city, experience change, whether it's moving to LA or even to a new city in your own country, but you're terrified of the unknown, you're right. Like, moving away is scary as fuck. Like, it's not an easy thing to do. And you're right to be scared, but you're also dead right to go and do it. I mean, especially if it's something that you've always wanted to do. Like, we're not getting any younger, 2-3 years from now. I don't know how old you are, but like, I'm 25. Like 2 or 3 years from now, or even a year from now, things could be a whole lot different. You could be in a job that you like, or perhaps you don't like. Maybe in a relationship, you could have ties that will prevent or make traveling a lot harder for you. Definitely if you're thinking about changing things up, please don't overthink it. Make the decision and just go for 100%. But understand, right, and this is important, understand that if you're traveling alone, you're going to be spending a lot of time alone. With yourself. So you need to be comfortable with yourself. You need to be able to go places alone and really make things work in a city that I suppose everyone is trying to fight for themselves and trying to make it. You have to be present in the moment. And my biggest advice is just leave your ego at the door. Go in with a clean slate. Stepping out of your comfort zone is not easy, but I guarantee you there are good people out there who will help if you ask for it. The comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. So if you want to make change and you want to do it, you have to jump into the unknown and trust the process. It's all about trusting the process and believing that you're a good person and good things are going to happen. And what's the worst that can happen? You get book a plane journey home. If you've enough to keep you by for a week or 2 weeks, book a plane journey home if shit hits the fan. But being alone, being by yourself with just you and your thoughts is something that you really need to master. Especially if you're going traveling alone, because you're going to spend a lot of time with yourself. I went everywhere alone. I used to go to Chateau Marmont for a glass of wine every Friday night. I go to Beverly Hills for water because it was too expensive. I'd stumble across different parties. I'd get chatting to people at the bar, etc. All that. And I get people say that that's easy for you to do because you're confident and you're outgoing and you can make people laugh. I'm like, yeah, but I wasn't always like this. And if you listen to episode 1, you'll know that this was so far outside of my comfort zone that I was almost lost in adventure, doing things without even knowing the outcome or thinking things through. I just trusting the process, and that's something I've learned over the years. Okay, so I hope this helps somebody in some shape or form who's looking to maybe make change in their life or looking to get outside their comfort zone and try something that they've always wanted to do before it's too late, even though it's never too late. But look, if anyone has any more questions or wants, I suppose, a more in-depth advice, then yeah, feel free to reach out to my Facebook page or my Instagram, or I've always said that, like, just message me, don't hesitate. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. I'm looking forward to episode 3 already. Stay safe out there, wash those paws, and I'll chat to you very, very soon.